Hi, I'm Scott and I'm an American in Bangkok. Today I'll answer a question from Steve, who writes in, I have an acquaintance who's lived in Thailand for 15 years or so. He told me that it's sort of impossible to legitimately work in Thailand unless it's an occupation on an approved list, and that this list is very short. Stop right there. There is a list. It is the prohibited jobs list that I think it's the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but the Thai government puts out. It's on my website under resources. He told me that being caught working in Thailand doing anything not on the approved list is considered a big infraction and that you can be imprisoned for it. I don't have his email in front of me, but I think he told me that not only do you have to be doing one of the jobs on the approved list, but that you also have to have a work permit, and they are quite expensive. If you are caught working without a work permit, it's a big fine and possible jail time. He mentioned that even doing volunteer work at an orphanage is considered work and technically requires a work permit. So while it's rare, you could technically get into a lot of trouble if they decide to mess with you. Anyway, this is a question I think a large number of your followers would be interested in hearing about. I think I've seen just about every one of your videos, but if you've already addressed this point, I apologize for bringing it up. Hope you and your family are doing well. Thanks for all the knowledge you share. Well, I don't know if I've addressed this. I think maybe once I might have said something about the prohibited jobs list, but it doesn't matter. You don't need to apologize. And my family's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. So thank you very much for asking. Now, to answer your question, when you get a work permit, it is specific to the job that you're working. So if you are a teacher working at the Inlingua school at, say, Chitlong, then you need to work only at that place. You are not, that work permit does not cover you to be an English teacher at another school. It does not cover you to be a photographer. It does not cover you to do anything other than be an English teacher at that particular address. If you are working as a volunteer, or you are a volunteer, then technically, yes, you're working and you need a work permit. The government tends to turn a blind eye at this, and they kind of allow it, they tolerate it. But if you do something wrong and you get into trouble, and they do a little background check on you, or they happen to find out that you are working and you don't have a work permit, or your work permit is not tied to the job that you're currently doing, then yes, they can cause some problems. They will generally just put you in the can for a day or two, or however long it takes to get things squared away, and then they may deport you, or they may just ask you for a large fine. It's never happened to me. It generally doesn't happen, where they don't go searching for you most of the time, hunting you down, trying to find out what you're doing, and they just can't do that. I think the manpower is limited, and it would take them a whole lot of work to go running around finding all the people that are doing this. However, I would suggest that if you are going to work, that you would take the time to go and get a work permit. They're not all that expensive. They're about $300 to $400, depending on whether or not you get a multiple entry or a single entry. However, you know, $300 or $400, it's relative to how much you have and how much you're earning. So, hopefully that answers your question. I'm Scott. I'm an American in Bangkok. Please click like, please subscribe, please check out my Facebook, my Twitter. Everything's right there in the YouTube channel.